Southeast Georgia and the Lowcountry. This is WJCL 22 Morning News. See us now.
Hit the polls and cast your vote. It is election day and we are breaking down the biggest races and what you need to stay updated on this election day action.
Challenging gun rights on Capitol Hill, the high stakes case going before the Supreme Court later today.
In early morning airstrikes spotted as today marks 1 month since a deadly attack in Israel. The latest from the Middle East amid growing calls for a ceasefire. We want to thank you so much for starting your day with us right here on WJCL 22. Good morning. I'm Emma Hamilton.
And I'm Frank Solkowski, and this is meteorologist Jonathan Myers. There he is. Jonathan, tell you what, nice weather out there, and you look at the temperatures, pretty mild start to our day.
Yeah, not too bad. It may be a light jacket this morning, Frank, but short sleeves later today because it'll be just like yesterday, another carbon copy of it with temperatures right back in the 80s later this afternoon. Starting out 40s right now, 60 at 9 o'clock, warming things up by lunchtime, 76, 80 at 3 today. There's that sunshine that'll take you through the daytime, but once the sunset later this evening after work, cooling off really quickly, low 70s by 6 o'clock. And you see live radar, no rain across coastal Georgia and the low country. Did have just a few clouds passed through overnight last night. Overall today, sunshine will be out there and more warm temperatures not only today, but throughout the rest of this week with temperatures into the 80s. But some changes are on the way by Veterans Day weekend. We'll see some much cooler weather that'll be in the forecast. I'll detail this warm forecast and also looking into the holiday weekend in less than 10 minutes.
Well, the clock is ticking. The polls, they open in just about an hour. We want to make sure you're ready to cast your vote. That's why we have our QR code on the screen. That's going to take you directly to our online voter guide.
Yeah, it's specifically made for voters in both Georgia and South Carolina.
WJCL 22 News' AJ Sisson is joining us live from one of the polling places in Savannah. And AJ, I know you have a look at some of the major races in our area.
Yep, Frank, I do. And before we even get to those races, before you even leave the door and walk in through one of the doors at these polling sites, you're going to need your ID. You're going to need that in order to vote wherever you go. And I know there's a lot of important mayoral candidates that you want to vote for. Bring this with you in order to vote for them. But speaking of those mayoral races, let's take a look at them. In Savannah, it is incumbent mayor candidate Van Johnson going up against Keisha Gibson Carter and Tyresha Davis. And on Tybee Island, there are 3 candidates running for mayor: Julia Pierce, Tybee's first black mayoral candidate, Mac Kitchens, and Brian West, who previously served on Tybee City Council. And several top spots in Beaufort and Jasper County will also be decided, including the mayoral seats in Bluffton and in Port Royal. Now here in Chatham County as well, they're giving you a free ride to the polls until 10 p.m. tonight. That is from the CAT service. We'll have more on that and also some other important polling information that you will want to know coming up in 30 minutes. Back to you guys.
All right, our AJ Sisson live for us with some really important information today. Thanks so much, AJ. We can hear directly from those candidates and others in high-profile local races by visiting our website. Election results, they are just one click away when you download the WJCL 22 News app.
Well, this morning, a stuntman who starred in the Black Panther movies is dead following a crash up in Atlanta that also claimed the lives of his 3 children. Taja Ramses died in the crash Halloween night. He's most known for his work in Marvel movies, including Avengers Endgame and Black Panther, which were filmed in Georgia.
Happening today, hearing arguments about who should be allowed to have a gun. The Supreme Court will take up the challenge of gun rights. Amy Liu is joining us from Washington to tell us what the court is considering.
Well, the Supreme Court is considering whether a law stopping a person under a protective order from owning guns is unconstitutional. That was the case for one Texas man who was convicted of possessing a gun while under a domestic violence order after assaulting his girlfriend in 2019. Gun rights groups are challenging the federal law that prohibits people accused of abuse from having guns, saying it violates Second Amendment rights. A U.S. appeals court agreed, throwing out his conviction and arguing the law was unconstitutional.
The court in this case said, well, we don't see any domestic violence laws when the Second Amendment was adopted or the 14th Amendment was adopted. And therefore, you can't take guns away from people simply because they pose a threat of domestic violence.
Now, the Biden administration wants to uphold this law, but the Supreme Court has been expanding gun rights under the Constitution for several years now. In Washington, I'm Amy Lou.
Well, today, Georgia Senator Jon Ossoff and other state officials investigating claims of abuse in the state's foster care system. Yesterday, they attended a hearing where they heard testimony from a former foster child who says she experienced abuse since she was just 3 years old. She says she was neglected by the Division of Family and Children's Services despite asking for help several times.
When no one protected me, I tried to protect myself. I tried to run away and try to fight back. Anything I could to escape. I was arrested for trying to protect myself from my father's abuse. No one listened to me, no one believed me. To them, I was unruly, a runaway, and a behavior problem.
Well, during the hearing, a representative from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children said more than 20% of kids who went missing while in DFAC's custody were victims of sex trafficking between 2018 and 2022. Well, today marks 1 month since Hamas' deadly attacks at a music festival in Israel where over 1,000 people were killed and hundreds were taken hostage. ABC's Liz Landers reports about a possible pause in fighting following an exclusive interview with Israel's prime minister.
Smoke over Gaza this morning as Israel continued to hit the territory with airstrikes overnight. The Israeli Defense Forces pushing ahead with their ground operation, preparing to move into Gaza City. And the casualties of the war reaching a tragic benchmark. 10,000 Palestinians have been killed in the conflict, according to the Hamas-run health ministry in Gaza. More than 1,400 Israelis have also died. Israel faces backlash from the Arab world over continued bombardment of Gaza. Secretary of State Antony Blinken visiting Turkey just as that nation withdrew their ambassador to Israel. Speaking to ABC's David Muir in an exclusive interview, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu ruled out a humanitarian pause in the fighting unless Hamas releases the more than 200 hostages it's holding.
As far as tactical little pauses, an hour here, an hour there, we've had them before. I suppose we'll check the circumstances in order to enable goods, humanitarian goods to come in, or our hostages, individual hostages to leave. But I don't think there's going to be a general ceasefire.
Here at home, protests over the war intensifying as well. In Tacoma, Washington, pro-Palestinian protesters briefly blocking a shipment of what they thought was military equipment for Israel. And near Los Angeles, police say a 69-year-old Jewish man died after sustaining head injuries at a rally Sunday. Witnesses say a pro-Palestinian protester struck him with a megaphone before he fell. As the U.S. gets further entrenched in the conflict, the Pentagon is reporting a significant uptick in attacks on U.S. forces in Syria and Iraq by Iranian-backed militants in recent days. At least 46 troops were injured in those attacks since October 17th, including minor injuries but also traumatic brain injuries, according to the Pentagon. In Washington, Liz Landers, ABC News.
Heads up for drivers in Chatham County. A major road closure is going to start later this week. The Georgia Department of Transportation is going to shut down Dean Forest Road at Interstate 16 for 2 days. It'll start Friday night at 9 o'clock. Now, detours they will be put in place at the Chatham Parkway and Pooler Parkway exits. That closure is expected to wrap up around Sunday night at 8 o'clock.
Traffic track 22 in the Low Country this morning, seeing a lot of green there from around Beaufort, Port Royal. Also Highway 21 headed all the way out toward Hunting Island. No issues at this time. Also from Hilton Head coming out the island, westbound Highway 278 to Bluffton, all the way out toward I-95 there to Hardyville is also quiet at this time, and light traffic around Savannah. Of course, that'll pick up over the next about 30 minutes with that morning rush hour commute getting in full swing, but at least there's no accidents at this time. It is quiet. Bay Street at West Lathrop in Savannah, definitely some cars out there this morning at that intersection. You see the cars that are rolling along as we're kicking off your Tuesday morning. To keep up with traffic any time of the day, just go to our website, WJCL.com/traffic for all of the latest updates.